Hello, welcome to Astrology for Mystics. I'm your host, Jennifer Jennings. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to be discussing Mercury in the seventh house. What does it mean to have Mercury in the seventh house? Mercury is a mutable air masculine sign. It rules the third house of communications and siblings, cousins, childhood friends. And we are bringing into the seventh house of relationships, of I balance, beliefs, and balancing these beliefs with Mercury. Mercury Trismegistus. There is a communication, media type of influence here with these relationships and partnerships. Mercury is about the power of the mind, the thinking, the learning, the intellect, writing. Again, this is a mutable sign, so we're all over the place with communications with our relationships. Maybe you've met your husband or your wife in grade school, in school, in your neighborhood, online, through media. It's the twins. Maybe you are married to someone, or you're going to get married to someone that is a twin. Mercury in the seventh house with contracts may mean that you have partnerships that you are constantly communicating with, and they are signing that dotted line. Maybe you are a media reporter for the courts, because the seventh house is about the balance of the justice and the scales. Libra is a masculine air cardinal energy. There's a lot of initiation here with communications. Maybe you are married or going to be married to someone who is a singer, a writer, an author, a journalist. In medical astrology, Mercury rules the lungs, the breath, and the arms. Libra rules the butt, the kidneys, the lower back. It could be that your partner suffers with something having to do with their lungs or their arms. And depending on what else you have in here in the seventh house with relationships with Mercury is going to depend on how all of this is working itself out in your natal chart. The fourth house and the 10th house are squaring up with the seventh. So the challenges of home and mom, real estate, genealogy, your public image, your dad, your work, that could be interfering with your relationships, depending on if you have planetary influences in the 4th and 10th house. And what do you have in the 1st house that is opposing Mercury in the 7th? All of that determines how that Mercurius Trismegistus is working itself out in your everyday. With Mercury here in the 7th house, it could be that you get married twice, because Gemini is dual. It's about 2 or more. So let me know how your Mercury is expressing itself here in the 7th house by telling me what sign it's in, how it is aspecting the rest of the placements in your chart. If you would like a personal reading, visit my Stan store. It's in the link below. Book a session with me. Until my next video, peace out.